Alright, and welcome back to More Than PG's Gaming. Today we're actually going to go through our next in line tutorial, which is for, if I remember correctly, Kessel's Retreat. It's a quick skirmish, definitely worth it. I know it's labeled as a epic dungeon, but it is actually a skirmish because you don't actually have to use an epic dungeon key, but you can use another key to open up an additional chest. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and go into Kessel's. The weird thing about skirmishes, especially this one, is there's generally only one boss, or one boss-like thing. This dungeon's kind of unique, or skirmish, is that you can use your mount very well. Gets you around a little bit quicker. This is in addition to the Icewind Dale thing. If you're really in a hurry, I don't suggest that you actually run past everything because that's not going to help you. This is good to have a tank here, but the enemies also drop black ice, like raw black ice, and you can eventually refine it. So up here we have more enemies. It looks like somebody's pretty much done all the work for me, so I'm just going to go ahead and move on. Quick note about the enemies in this area. They can hit hard. Originally, they did extra damage that was black ice damage, and the black ice armor did prevent that damage, but has been since removed. Kind of like the Everfrost. So, just a heads up, that might be a change in the future. We don't know. I'm just quickly going through these. This is such a straightforward area that just about anybody can do it, and the runs are quick enough, even with a pickup group, that you shouldn't struggle with this very much, if at all. You have to defeat all of those enemies to proceed through each of the doors. You can't go through any of the gates or doors without defeating all of those enemies. I'm just going to run right through the middle. It doesn't really matter. This group of enemies comes in. They are riding mounts. And they can't be knocked off their mount, so they don't detach or anything like that, unlike the boss in Epic Lair Lost Mouth. Alright, just gonna keep moving forward. Nothing all too special about them other than that they can run you over, though. Knock you prone. Okay, the enchantments that drop here is just ridiculous in number. And they're generally black ice enchantments, so just like if you do Elol, they generally drop Draconics. This place drops black ice. But this is Kessel's Retreat, pretty much, and when you get up here, there's no real big secrets here. I wish there were. Nothing of the like. We have a bonfire and more continuation. Generally, when you're running through here, you run with your party. You cannot be on a mountain in this section. There are two black ice golems that, when they explode, they freeze you. So, kind of back up, and then a bonfire appears below them. So, kind of a nifty thing. And hey, look, we're ready at the boss. So you touch the pillar, and we're ready. So flip my coin. Key point about this battle: there's Kessel and his two beholders. Okay, when the beholders drop to a certain amount of health, they will start attacking Kessel, and then Kessel will kill them. Alright, in addition, there are ice golems black ice golems that Kessel will summon. Uh, and when you defeat them in proximity to Kessel, they also hurt him greatly. Other than that, Kessel has a lot of interesting attacks. I'm going to go ahead and start hitting at the Beholder. You can kind of see its health barely. Ow. Okay. If you are tanking this, like what I did when I was first playing this, I had to tank one of the Beholders by myself to draw it away from other enemies, and one of the other characters would try to distract the other one. Okay? Again, I didn't really deal all that much damage. Let's see what I got out of this. Nothing all that special. Just take that ring. But that was Kessel's Retreat in a nutshell. There is an additional chest that requires the Kessel's Retreat key that you get from the Icewind Dale campaign. I don't have any on me, and I don't have any legendary dragon keys at the moment, simply because I'm kind of cheap. Open it at your own discretion. I don't really care what's in them. You can see what the possibilities are on the campaign pages for all of the campaigns, but then there's also sometimes randomly inserted stuff in some of the chests because of the key change back in January, where you can no longer peek. But because of that, everything that you get out of the chests that require the special keys, like the Kessel's key or the dragon keys, or even the lesser demonic keys or the like, they are all bound when you get the items. So just a heads up, that is a thing. And hopefully this video was very informative for what it is. I know we rushed through it rather quickly, but that's because we have a powerful party. I definitely recommend going in there with the more powerful party, the better. But I understand a lot of people are probably going to be going in there for the first time, not knowing exactly what to expect. So hopefully this helps.